Welcome back to another video. Today we're playing at Season 2 Competitive. I have a Sigma tank, Mercy Pocket and a second heal and a Hanzo a second DPS. The Mercy helps me a lot this game, so that's really nice. At the beginning here you want to fly up and spam the exit where they are coming out from. I made sure there was not a widow on the top there. If there is a widow, don't do this, because you can get sniped. But there is not a widow, so I can stay up here and just keep shooting. Now the Winston is pushing up on the enemy team. I have to pressure him so he backs. I also have to remember that their hitscan wants to get me. And you can see that the Winston is hesitating. Now he went out, the Sojourn as well, but I pick her off. The Winston has to back, I think, very soon, because they are very split, and the Echo, or I think that was their Hanzo or whoever switched to Echo, is back now. So you can see they're already trying to counter me, which is fine. They also have a widow there. You saw her miss my Sigma, I think. So 2 counters so quickly, and that's fine. So I'm gonna have to play a bit more passive now. You see that I'm behind the wall here. The Echo is trying to push me. I back a bit, hide behind the wall. And you only want to pressure the Echo when she's at the ground. Like now I could go in, but the enemy Winston is pushing us, so I back a bit more. I don't like staying back here, but I had to. Now I see the widow taking high ground, and I move up here. When she shoots, you have 2 seconds before she loads up the second shot. So now I decide I'm gonna go up for her. She hits me, I think, a body shot, but it's fine. She can't kill me with that. And they have back now since they lost the tank as well. So now you want to make sure that you are pressuring the enemy tank. You want him to hesitate so he does not push forward. Even though he will push forward at one point, you're buying your team time by shooting at him. You see that he went top now and I'm still shooting at him. Boop him down, make him have to go in. So he goes in. Now I have to watch out for the Echo. I don't know where she is, but I think she's above me. I do a kind of panic barrage there, but I get a pick. And I was using, as you saw, the wall there as protection all the time during that fight, because I know that the Echo might want to go in for me. Now I'm gonna finish the Kiriko here, and I think we won that fight. And you can see that the Echo was above me, but neither of us knew where the other one was really. We were focusing on other things. So maybe it's good to keep better track of where the enemy Echo is. So right now I'm just waiting for them to regroup, but I wanna make sure to keep spamming them trans there. If you're lucky, you can sometimes get a pick here. You can see that Ryan is trying to get a fire strike, because you want to get a barrage as quick as possible. So I'm breaking the Ryan's shield. He has to take cover now, and I'm continuing to pressure him. I want him to stay behind that statue as long as he can. Now he's going in. I know he does not have barrage, he switched just a moment ago. McCree is pushing me so much. I think Echo was going for me soon there. I had to go in here and hide. I decide I'm gonna go around here. I think I can get Kiriko here. I avoided the McCree ulti by staying there in the building. Tried to get Echo here, but she got me with the McCree. Should probably have kept going around and killed the McCree there and just ignore the Echo. So I am back and I really want to touch the point before the time runs out, and I boop in, but it was like a second too late. I almost got the Lucio, but it was not enough. And my team backs now, which is good. They can regroup with me later. So I am back now, regrouped with my team, and I see that my Sigma's done an ultimate. I see the Hanzo top, he's my priority target, he can shoot me. I decide I'm just gonna go above him, since I see he's not getting any, he's nothing. And that should be an easy pick, since Hanzo is not a great counter to Pharah. Since I got him, I can now barrage them in the back. They are completely busy with other stuff. And I think they have someone coming from their spawn who was shooting me, but I get healed up, so I survive. Now looking back, it's probably because their Echo was dead, so she could not focus me when I was going around there. It was kind of a flank, because I went for the Hanzo and then came from the behind of them. Now anyway, they're both back, the enemy DPS. I pressure the Echo, as you can see. I want her to back. Just getting some nice hits on a lot of people. It makes them, you know, not want to push as quickly. Now the Winston does go in, he's being healed a lot. They use a Kiriko ultimate, we have to back. And I think they use a Lucio beat at any moment here, yeah, to save the Winston here. You can see that he's taking a lot of damage. I'm focusing him. He has to back. So they use 2 ultimates. We are now using our 2 ultimates. And I see the Echo is gonna land here. She cannot fly up. So this is my moment to go in for her. She can't do anything. Now I can try to push the Lucio here. He's all alone. But his teammates come back here. The Echo came from spawn and they backed and regrouped. So they got me. But I got 2 picks. And we kinda win that fight, I think. Or as you can see, the Hanzo did get a lot of picks, so we probably lost it. So we did lose that fight, and now we want to regroup completely with my team. I don't want to go in alone. There's probably no point in contesting that. I was just checking if any teammates wanted to go with me, but they did not. I want to get the Winston down from the top ground, because with Pharah it's a lot easier if you have control the high ground. You can just shoot down and boot people down if you want. So I'm kind of controlling the high ground right now, and I can spam and get some ult charge. Winston really wants to keep the high ground here, and I go in for him but blow myself up when I'm backing. And I still don't want them to have that high ground, so I'm gonna go below and barrage instead, because it's usually a pretty easy way to get some picks. I got 2 picks, and that's pretty okay. I would have wanted more. But when you go below like that, you can't plan exactly where they are going to be. And since in most comp games people don't talk, I don't know if they are in front or behind the payload. So it's a bit a gamble, but it usually works. Now they are backing. We did kind of win that fight. They are regrouping. The Winston and Lucy are regrouping at least. And I'm just gonna spam break the shield. I can do a lot of damage, like 3 rockets on a Winston with Pharah is a lot of damage. I don't think, you know, Genji can do that damage, especially on range. You can see I hit him there like a few times. He's like 1 HP, but we don't really have any follow-up, but he has to back. And I'm gonna see if I can shoot him here. I decide I'm gonna go behind them because I know they're gonna push and not look up here. I see the Widow. Try to get her, but the Lucio comes here to save her, and I think she shot me. My team meanwhile are getting pushed, I think, by the Winston here really far back, and I decided I'm gonna go left because I don't want to go right, because everyone is focusing right side. See that the Widow is top, so I shoot her once, hide. Now I'm gonna go up again. She forgets that I'm coming again. And I get confused where she is, and she gets me there, unfortunately. So looking back, I think I played pretty bad the last fight there, but at the same time, even though I was fighting Widow and Lucio there in the back, my team were getting pretty wrecked also, so you know, it happens sometimes, but we have taken it to overtime, and that's okay. Like, it's a good time. I booped the Widow down here. I see she's missing a lot of shots, so I'm gonna duel her. She misses like 2 more, and then my Sojourn gets her. So now they don't have a Widow. I can take a lot of more space. The McCree is not looking at me. I decide I'm gonna focus him. He hides in the building though. I want to be careful here. And I decide I'm gonna go for the Ana because the McCree is gonna be busy helping his Rhine there. And I think I get the Ana here. Yeah, I do, and I also get a Lucia who jumped in. So it was even better. I think I hear the Widow here, so I decide I'm gonna go for her. She does, however, get me. It was very close. Mercy picks her off, which is very nice. Now I can regroup here with my team, but Lucia and Tracer comes, so I have pocket and I don't have to back. I see an Ana that's not looking around her. She's completely blind. And I go for her, but Lucio gets me. However, he did not die, but they are getting pretty much staggered if they continue fighting that. You can see that Lucio did die right now. So we are regrouping now, but my team or Sojourn is pushing and she gets picked off. That's really bad. I want to regroup quickly now with my team. If I get picked off now, we have lost so much, chance to regroup. My Mercy tried to rest, she got picked. I got a Kiriko and I got barrage, and since they are pushing so hard now, I decide I'm gonna do the barrage. I got 2 picks from it, and my Hog here gets another pick. So even though, we got, kind of staggered with my Sojourn and Mercy dying there, they got baited because they were certain that they were gonna win that fight, so they went in really hard. And because I had the barrage there, I could use it very, aggressively. Like, you would probably not use it normally. You would think like, I should back with my team, but that was a perfect opportunity because they were so busy with other stuff, like, you know, pushing. So anyways, opportunities like that, you have to just find them. You can't really plan that we were gonna get staggered and they're gonna push like crazy and not look up, you know. That's not something you can really plan ahead. But when you see the opportunity, then you know, try to do it. Now we have won that fight pretty much, and we got the second point. So right now you want to make sure you're doing a few things on this third point on attack. Hold the high ground like I've mentioned before. You see the Winston is on the high ground, then get him off that. If you've done that, try to hold this corner. You see where I'm holding right now? Don't let them hold the corner. If they are not on the corner, they are back here. That's really bad for them. Now I noticed I'm pretty exposed there. The Winston is pushing a lot, so I decided I'm gonna focus him. But I think he has ultimate, and that's the reason he pushed like crazy here. Yes, that's why. And I think they managed to win this fight here because they do a very strong push. Now I try to get some picks here, but I don't think I managed to get any. The Tracer is low, but she's behind the bubble there. And I just back out here with the Mercy, at least us to survive, so that's pretty good. Now we are regrouping again. And like I said before, first thing, get them off the high ground. Even if it takes you like 10-20 seconds, just keep spamming. They will eventually back down. You see they did now? Perfect. Now I'm trying to take the high ground. Winston wanted to contest, he failed his jump. I have barrage, so I'm just gonna do it here. I get the Kiriko, but I don't get the Junkrat. Now my plan was to get both, but yeah, the Kiriko saved one of them, I guess. Now I don't know if my hog survives that, but if he does, we can continue our push, since the fight is still continuing, even though I've come back from spawn. So I see the junk here, push him down, don't let him take the high ground. I get a nice pick on him. They don't really have any counter, they only have junk and tracer, so that's great. Winston, you see what he's doing. He knows I want the high ground, he's trying to take it from me. He did not manage, and he got picked off, and the rest are getting picked off as well. So now I think they will touch. I think they did get a little touch here, but we get the Lucio, they're one down. I think I got the Kiriko, they have no healers, and yeah, the rest is just, can just clean up here. The Tracer did an ultimate on Hog. Don't ultimate hogs with Tracer, it's usually not a good idea. Anyway, we'll now have a chance to attack. So as you can see, holding the high ground is super important as Pharah. You can see that they swapped off hitscan and echo because they did not feel it was working. I don't think they had a Mercy with the echo, so that might be one of the reasons. Anyway, to start here, I'm pressuring the enemy hog. I want him to back, so we're getting space. Enemy junk, I think he was trying some stupid stuff, he got picked off. See the Tracer here, I'm gonna pressure her. She blinks back, I try to chase her a bit here. If I could get her, it would have been big, but I didn't. So I see the hog is there, I boop him forward, he got anti, gets wrecked very, very fast. And yeah, and that fight is pretty much over for them. And they don't touch. You can see that their counter picks on me, Widow, Echo, didn't work, so they kept switching to Tracer and Junk and other stuff. And I don't recommend switching around like that. Anyway, I wanted to say at the end here that my rating right now is Master 4. And you can see it here, I'm gonna show you on the screen. I did not record any lower ranked games because I thought Diamond is not interesting for you guys to watch. Anyway, I'm gonna try to get to GM again this season. I think it's possible. And we'll see how it goes. I'll see you in the next one, and I hope you enjoy this.